Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today, you already know, we're talking about the latest ColourPop release. It's another round of their Hocus Pocus collaboration. The Gather Round Sisters collection from last year was insane. It sold out immediately. I have no doubts that this collection will be exactly the same. I am rushing to try to get this out ahead of the launch. This collection is launching on Thursday, September 23rd, which is the day I'm posting this video, and it will be available on the ColourPop site at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so make sure you check your time zones. It's my understanding that you can use codes for this collection. I do have an affiliate code. It's Amanda, just in all caps, so that should save you a little bit if you're interested in buying anything from this collection. However, I know that they're bringing back very limited quantities of last year's release, and codes will not apply to those products. So just be aware of that. If you're budgeting, put that into your calculations. I saw some info floating around yesterday that this collection will be available at Ulta, but when I went back to find that info to put in today's video, I couldn't find those posts anywhere. So I'm pretty sure that this will eventually be available at Ulta, and it will probably immediately sell out there too. Okay, let's get into these products. Let's start with the Black Flame candle. This is the only Soul Body product in this collection. The most important thing to know is the candle is only available in the full collection set. I feel like this is kind of a weird choice. Potentially they just weren't able to make a ton of them, or maybe this is, done knowing that this will be a really, really sought after item, so it will encourage more big buys. But either way, I'm really excited to see Soul Body coming out with a candle. I have been burning this candle and it smells really good. They describe it as a sweet and spicy chestnut scent. It's very fall. It seems to fit really well scent-wise and with the theming. I love the packaging. I love this. I think it's super cute, very, very smart as far as packaging and the whole idea of introducing a new product this way. I just absolutely love. We have a hand mirror. Next up, we have a hand mirror. This is priced at $11. They've been doing these cute little themed mirrors in with a bunch of their collections this year, and overall I think this is a really good idea. It's got the little cat ears. We have a sparkly orange hollow Binks graphic. Binks is by far the best character in the entire show. Fight me if you disagree. I'm just kidding. I don't want to fight about it. But I do want to point out that this mirror is a lot bigger than the ones they've done in other collections, which I appreciate. You can see here compared to the one from the little cherry collection, this is much more substantial in size. Next we have one of their Cutie Mark face stamps. This is in the little shape of a spider. It's so, so cute. The Cutie Mark face stamp will be priced at $9 individually. The packaging on the actual product itself is more substantial. It has a larger circumference than previously released face stamps, so it seems like they've really upped the ante, not just on the theming of the packaging, but the actual component itself. And if you can see here, I tried to get a good close-up. This is a very detailed little spider stamp. It looks really, really cute. I was worried that the legs wouldn't be defined enough, but you can see here in a live stamp that it looks pretty good. It's easy to use. These do stain, so just be aware if you put this on, it's going to be there for a minute. There are 3 lip colors in this collection. These are the latest lip formula from ColourPop. They're the Fresh Kiss lip creams. The Fresh Kiss lip creams in this collection have a really, really cute packaging. I love the head-to-toe packaging on all of these products, but I feel like these in particular have a really, really cute detail. If you look on the side, you can see the broom, the vacuum cleaner, and the mop. I just think this is so funny. It's such a cute nod to the movie itself. And overall, the packaging is really well done, but I just especially love that detail. These do have purple caps, purple stickers on the bottom to indicate the shades, but the size, shape, applicator, all of that good stuff is exactly the same as the regular line of Fresh Kiss lip creams. I did recently review the entire permanent line, so if you're interested in hearing more about the formula and seeing the other shades, you can check that video out. It wasn't posted too long ago on my channel. But I am going to show you lip swatches of these, of course. Calming Circle is the nudie shade. It's the one I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video. But I think my favorite is this one called Tonight We Fly. It is fall-tastic, rich, berry, gorgeous. I really, really love this one. And I actually don't mind the black shade called Hello Boys nearly as much as I thought I would. I'm very impressed with the opacity on these darker shades. A product I'm always excited to see are new Super Shock shadows. There are 3 Super Shock shadows in this collection. I am always happy to see more Super Shock shadows. This probably is not a surprise to you if you've seen me review literally any other ColourPop collection. This comes in a trio set with this really, really cute packaging. However, you can purchase these individually for $7 a piece as well. Every inch of these products are thoughtfully detailed. The interiors, every single piece is special. I love these little lavender twist top pots that the Super Shocks come in. They each have a little purple different logo on top. I just love these. They're so much fun to look at. They're fun to use. They're fun to play with. And that's really what I want, especially for a collection like this that is going to be more sought after. It's going to be a little bit more expensive per piece. I really feel like we're getting the attention to detail that I expect. And I do want to point out that all 3 of these Super Shock shadow shades are ultra glitters. You can see here they have a really fine shimmer throughout. And we've really only been seeing ultra glitters lately, so hopefully we'll see some more finishes soon. And would any ColourPop collection be complete without an eyeshadow palette? I personally don't think so. This is the Witching Hour eyeshadow palette. The Witching Hour eyeshadow palette has these cartoon versions of our favorite witches on the front. More adorable details with these little cat shapes on the back. The shade names and the ingredients are listed on the box. There is one shade that has a pigment warning. There are no pressed glitters here. I always recommend patch testing anything with a pigment warning. The palette itself and the outer box have the exact same artwork. The palette has some raised details, and you'll notice on the back that there's just no ingredients list on the actual product, so you need the box if you want to refer to the ingredients list. When we open up here, there is a nice big mirror, more cute details. I love the little image by the mirror. We have some printed powders with these little shapes stamped in. There's 5 shimmers and 7 mattes. No mattes with glitter, no pressed glitter. This palette is quite a bit smaller than I was expecting based on the original images that came out. So here you can see it alongside one of their standard size 12 pans, and it is decently smaller. It's considerably smaller than last year's palette, so just be aware. Don't want you to be disappointed when you open your order. Next, I want to show you some swatches of this Witching Hour palette. I'll be doing both finger and brush swatches. Finger swatches are on top, and then each corresponding brush swatch is directly below. Instead of swatching in rows, I'm going to swatch these in columns because I think that they're set up because I feel like they make sense in these little trios, so that's how I'm going to swatch them. All the swatches are done on the inside of my arm with no primer down first, just the shadows straight onto my skin. All the brush swatches are done with my e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'll clean the brush off in between each shade using my Vermona color switch. That way there's no shadow transfer between swatches. So let's take a look at those swatches now. In general, the shadows in the square pans, which these are the same shape and size as the other square pan palettes like Sandstone and Fade into Hue, the quality tends to be pretty good, although I was a little bit wanting more from the darker shimmer shades. The mattes and the lighter shimmers all the way up to the orange called Bubble Bubble are really impressive, but the purple Twist the Bones and green Circle of Salt were not quite as opaque and metallic as I was hoping for. Next, I want to show you just a couple of palette comparisons. The biggest one, I'll probably do some more comparisons with this collection over on my Instagram stories, but I did just want to put in a couple here. I know that these are really helpful for you, and people tend to get pretty mad at me if I don't put them in. So I do have just a couple of comparisons, and then we'll get into a tutorial. This is the comparison everybody and their mother was asking for with the It's a Mood palette, and pretty much, yeah, these are exactly the same. The purples are the main difference as far as I'm concerned, but overall you're really getting the same colors. So if you're only in it for the shades, then It's a Mood is better value-wise. But if you're in it for the fandom, if you are like myself, so no judgment, a Hocus Pocus stan, then it probably doesn't matter how similar it is to other things in your collection. And either way is fine, whatever your sensibility, whatever works for you, for your collection, for your budget. There is absolutely no judgment here, so you just do what you feel is best for yourself, and we will support you. I threw this comparison in last minute. This is a newer palette that was released, and I thought it might be kind of similar. It is kind of similar. We are missing those really beautiful teal shades. But as far as comparisons go, It's a Mood and So Jaded are much more similar than this Sonic Bloom palette is. Lastly, I'm going to show you this Witching Hour palette in action, and I'm just going to sum up all my thoughts on this collection instead of voicing over what I'm doing, because since this look isn't really that complicated, it's more just so that you can see what these shadows look like actually being applied to the eye and being worn. So I'm going to show you a tutorial, and I'm just going to wrap up all my thoughts on this collection during the tutorial. I think this collection was really well done. And have you ever heard the phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure? A lot of people are complaining about the colors in this palette, that they're too colorful or not Halloween or too neutral. You know, people didn't like last year's palette when it launched either. But personally, I loved last year's palette. I actually prefer it slightly to this one for a Hocus Pocus theme, but I like the colors in this one too, and I think that the details overall are really well done. They're fun, it's a little bit kitschy and silly just like the movie, so I don't mind it. I love the introduction of a new product in the Black Flame candle. I love that they really went for it with a black lipstick, and I do feel like there's something for everyone here. I do wish that there was a Super Shock blush trio, but other than that, I like the variety of products. I like the theming and the direction that they went with, and I personally think that it's cute and well done. I understand why some people are not into it or are disappointed with how close the comparisons are, and I do not disagree with you at all there. Also, take into account that not only do I love cutesy, colorful stuff, but I'm a huge Hocus Pocus fan, so I'm going to be more inclined to like these collaborations simply because of the nostalgia. And you know what? I think I created a great look. I love the way that all of these products have worked on me so far. It's fun, it's well done, it's high performing, it's cute, there's great details. It's delivering on all the things that I'm looking for in a collection like this. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about this collection. Are you going to be purchasing anything? If I'm super late getting this video out, did you already purchase anything? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Amanda, we get it. Okay, calm down. We have 3 Super Shock shadows. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Got the candle burning in the background. Really testing it out for you. That's what I gotta do. The matching nail game is so strong. No! I just fully dropped my So Jaded palette, and I was too scared to look at it because I thought for sure that I broke it. But it's okay. Don't worry. But yikes. And I'm gonna be so close. I'm not gonna be able to get it done. I'm so sorry. I did wear my Binks shirt though. This is from my Etsy store. My I Heart Binks shirt with the black flame candle. This is my #1 best-selling item. And I love it. And this is how you know I'm a huge Hocus Pocus fan. Okay, that's really pretty. For a collection like this, I don't know. I don't think it really matters if I actually get the video out ahead of the launch time, because people are either going to buy it or they're not. You know what I mean? Like the fans, the fandom collections. I don't think reviews are make or break for fandom collections. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just think if I'm a fan of something, I don't rely on reviews. Like, I'm in line at launch time. But maybe that's just me. I mean, maybe it's more 50-50 than I think. This is pretty. This is pretty. That's a lot more opaque than I expected. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's impressive. Wow. Right? I mean, is it just me? That looks pretty good. Okay then. And weirdly, I don't hate it. I mean, it's not gonna be, you know, put this on to go pick up my kid from school, but it's kind of fun. I like it. Okay. Alright. Ooh. I'm okay. Kinda. She's losing her mind. Nobody's surprised. I just want you to know that you are a magical, beautiful, wonderful creature, and I really appreciate you hanging out here and watching my channel, and I just absolutely, positively love your face. Okay, I'll see you soon. Alright, bye!